Hi, I'm Grennel Golden, and you're listening to the Movie Making Podcast. Hello, everybody. Today I am here with two awesome people from the movie, is it Showdown in Yesteryear?
Yes.
There we go.
And the first one up is Tim O'Hearn, and he is actor, producer, and writer of that project as well. And then Jeff Grennel, he is an actor, and both of y'all were on this project together. So how are you guys doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Good.
Yeah.
Having a good day? It's not cold up there or no hurricanes?
No hurricane.
Wait, that's Florida. Yeah. So, well, I wanted to talk a little bit about each of you and your background as performers and in the industry. So I'm going to start with Tim. When did you get into the film industry?
We're around 2007. I started acting.
Was it like a lifelong dream of yours, or what got you into it?
Yeah, I mean, I even as a young kid, like I did a little short film when I was 13 on Super 8. I was always fascinated.
You made it yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I love that.
So I've always been fascinated with the whole movie production idea, and especially back then, I was really into the special effects, horror movie special effects. I was always.
Oh my God, you were doing them practically then.
Right. Well, there wasn't much in my movie. I was 13, but I'm just saying, like, I was always really fascinated.
Cool, though. I love it. Wow. Well, you could do like plates, like someone's there and then not there. Like, I don't know, different stuff with just your camera. Maybe I've never done a Super 8 thing. So
yeah, it was just an old Super 8.
Very cool. Very cool. At what point did you become a writer, or were you always a storyteller?
No. So I didn't write this movie per se. I wrote there was a short film first called The Door.
Oh, right.
I wrote that. That was 15 minutes. And then I hired a movie making friend of mine. I've been in a bunch of his films.
Oh, cool.
And which is kind of funny because Greg Lamberson, he's known for doing horror movies, but I know he had spoke to me before that about being really interested. I always wanted to do a Western. So. Oh,
I love that. That's very cool. Very, very cool. And so, Jeff, I think I was reading you were like Mr. Theater. You got your start acting on stage.
I did, but that was back in middle school and all that, where we did MASH plays, and I played Charlie Brown a time or two, and
oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. But then after high school and all that, I got busy with life, and I kind of fell away from it.
Yeah.
Then, probably about 8 years, maybe 9 years ago, I was on a set, and I got hooked again.
Very cool. Very cool. How did you two meet?
Another movie that was shot where we shot mine.
Yeah.
Oh, The Door? Did you meet on The Door?
No. We actually met on another film. It was called Brimstone Saint, actually, where Tim had the luxury of killing me when we first met.
That's great. That's awesome. That didn't hurt a bit. Yeah.
No,
how funny.
No. It's like I tell him today, I have shaken baby syndrome because of him.
All good. It's all good. All right. So Showdown in Yesteryear, what is it about?
So this ranch hand who wants to be John Wayne, wants to be a cowboy, comes across a door in the field. And when he goes through the door, it puts him back into the old 1800s Wild West.
Oh,
right.
Wow. Okay. Very cool. Were you playing that role, or like what role did you play?
Jeff plays the lead. That's
the lead. Yeah. Okay. So you walked through the door.
I'm the one that walked through the door and had the hard way to get. Yeah. Hard way in life.
Oh, very cool. So when did you guys shoot this film?
Right in the middle of the pandemic.
Right in the middle of it.
Wow. Well, what better time, right? I admire anybody that got that done, especially during like 2020, early 21.
September 2020 is when we shot it.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. Very cool. And then it's out now?
Yes, it's available online, Amazon, Vudu, Redbox, streaming.
Very cool. And if people want to know like more about you guys, things like that, where would they come to find out more?
Facebook, Instagram.
All under the title of the movie, or would they look under your name?
Both.
Okay.
Same here.
Cool.
And also IMDb as well.
Right.
Cool. Do you think,
both on that.
Have you guys started brainstorming what you're going to do next?
We kind of been talking about it for a while.
You think it'll be like a follow-up to that movie or something?
No, this will be kind of changing gears a little bit.
Just a little.
You'll be coming back through the door. No, it'll be a spacecraft door, maybe. No?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It'll be caveman. It'll be a caveman door.
Yes,
Oh, very cool. It involves some rocks. Oh, that's awesome. What do you think some of the challenges were filming during the time that you did? What were some of the challenges you faced because of the pandemic? You were at the heart of it filming this film.
Well,
the
pandemic really didn't
stop you.
So where we shot at Dogwood Pass, it's a privately owned
town.
It's like a town, old west town that this
cool.
gentleman and his wife built.
Is that in Ohio?
Yes.
Yeah, it's down along the Ohio River.
Oh, wow. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. So you didn't have some of the issues that, some of us had trying to film during the pandemic. It was kind of a nightmare. And yeah.
And I think one thing in our favor, too, a lot of this was shot outside.
Right. I was going to say that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be.
So that was definitely in our favor.
How long did it take you to shoot it? Were you shooting a long time?
We shot 18 days straight.
Straight.
Oh my God. Did you guys like sleep out under the stars because you were down in more of a Old West kind of town, or?
We actually slept in the town.
Oh my God. Really? That's so cool. Did they build that town? I'm just nosy, but they did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike Montgomery actually owns it. And he started it about 10 years ago. He built an old saloon just for people to gather after they got done horseback riding.
Oh, wow. And that led to everything else. Yeah.
And I think there's 62 buildings there now.
Oh, my God. There's one in Florida that I filmed at, but there's probably only 20 buildings. And he bought it for a TV series concept. He started building this. He bought the land, built it, and then he started renting it out. And we've done like music videos there. But, that's so cool.
So they do Wild West shows there, like during the summer. Are they like
reenactments then or something, sort of? Right. Oh, that's neat.
And Jeff used to work there. That's
where I saw the Doc Holliday, one of my favorite characters.
I did. I learned his Latin and everything.
Wow, that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Well, I had fun with all that, and that's kind of how when they started filming movies there,
here I am. Here
I am again. Yeah.
I love that. Wow. Well, if people want to find you, Jeff, where would they find you?
They could find me again, like Tim, Facebook, Instagram, IMDb, under my name. I am who I am.
Very, very cool. What do you guys separately each have planned for, what you're going to do for the future, entertainment, film wise, all that good stuff?
I've personally already thrown my name in a couple hats to try to get some roles.
Cool.
One being a Western, one not being a Western. Then there's a lot of indie kind of films going on around me that I get called about.
Ohio's growing in that area. How is your area, Tim? Is it active?
I mean, it is a little bit. Like I've always had to travel, usually which is not a bad thing. I love to travel. That's what what really got me hooked on this business was I've been traveling and making new friends all over. So
that's nice.
But I finally found a group of guys to
stick with,
to do some movies locally. We finished.
Oh, cool.
We finished one a couple months ago. That's he's looking for distribution. It's starting the film festival circuit. It already won Best Western New York feature in Buffalo.
That's very cool. Very cool.
We're actually screening it this weekend, which is kind of cool because Friday the 13th, it's a horror film.
Okay, that's locally. Perfect. Definitely. Oh my gosh.
And then the same group of guys we're just finishing up another film. So our goal is our goal is to do at least one a year.
Oh, nice. Super nice. So you kind of do a little bit of everything: acting, producing, writing. Have you directed? Have you considered directing?
I did a couple of shorts. I did The Door, and I did one before that.
Do you have a favorite role as far as films go?
The villain.
So acting and being the villain. Oh, I love it. Look at his smile. He's like, yeah, I'm the villain. Oh, I love that. That's funny. Do you have a favorite genre?
I mean, it used to be horror films, but
yeah,
the last probably 5 years, I've been actually doing more like action movies and
nice
stuff like that.
Yeah. What about you, Jeff? You got a favorite genre?
Well, Western, yes, but I just like to tell the stories. I like to be. I just want to be involved with the story.
Do you prefer acting? Have you ever stepped out in a different role, or you love acting?
Oh, yeah, I mean, as far as I've been on stage and film and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but I like just different roles.
Yeah,
Western is probably I lean to that a lot, but again, if a good story is a good story,
you've got a good persona for Western. So
that's what I hear.
Yes, Tim, I could see you as like a villain, but also like maybe a rock star. To be honest.
Well, there's that too. I am a drummer, so
see, I just had that vibe. Like I could see, rock and roll for some reason. So that's very cool. Yeah. What kind of advice would you two share for anybody that wants to kind of jump in and have a career acting, performing in this industry? It's not easy. So.
Have fun, be true to yourself, be versatile, and be who you are.
I like it.
And don't burn any bridges.
Yeah, don't burn bridges.
Yeah, that's a good one. You never know when you got to cross back.
Yeah. Right. Well, and what I found out, I mean, and me included, like you never know. The PA on one shoot that you're acting in, he might actually be a film writer, director, and contact you later and like, hey, I got this film I'm going to do. So, which has happened. So.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So nurture those connections and don't burn bridges. It's great advice.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Network.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make friends.
Oh my gosh. That's something that we often forget to do is to network and actually like posting on social media and all that stuff. That stuff drives me insane. I have to make myself do that on the filmmaking side. The show, it's easy. You just put your show up every, I do 2 a week, put them out and but oh my God, when you're doing a movie and you got to promote it, it just came out. It's crazy. So,
right.
But,
I know. I've been doing that for the last month.
Oh yeah. I run out of ideas. I really need someone to like tell me because I run out of ideas. So, has your movie, are you with a distributor? Are you self-distributing?
Yes. Gotcha. It's with a distributor, Lionheart Distribution.
Oh, awesome. Do you have any advice for somebody going through the process to get a distributor? Like, what to know? Because that's very tricky.
Yeah, don't jump on the first offer.
Check them out.
Make sure you read the contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them get you is that they will have in there like a cap for
advertising or something.
They're what would you call it? Yeah, like
P&A.
Yeah, I forget what they call in the contract, but and a lot of them are like $20,000, and it's like you'll never see a penny if you go with that.
Yeah, that's true.
And I even had one of them when I talked to the guy on the phone. He's like, well, our cap's 20,000, but we never spend that much. It never goes that high. And I'm like, so why is it that much then? Like, so lower it.
Yeah, please. Well, and in the old days, they did used to go around to like all of the, they go to MIPCOM, they'd go to AFM, they'd go to NAPTY to try to sell your movie or place it. But a lot of them don't even do that anymore. I hear complaints about that all the time that, they've got this cap, but they don't do anything for the money. But it's so, your attorney will say, get an itemized statement.
Right.
So
and I mean, and they're not legally bound to do that either. So
they're not. You can ask, then they're legally bound, I think. Like once you say, I want to see where this amount you took out is going to, they have to show you, but otherwise they don't They don't.
But do you want to pay? It's going to cost you more in lawyer fees than what you're going to make.
That's the thing too, right? It's such a double-edged sword for indie filmmakers. And, we work hard. We do so much work, but you guys put out a cool movie and, good things are happening with it. And that's what matters. Yeah. And you're already looking at the next projects on the horizon. So, is there anything you want to share before we go on and do like our last 5 for 5 questions?
I mean, I did the film festival circuit with it for the last year.
Oh, wow.
We won.
How did it do? Was it doing good?
Yeah, we won like 20 awards, I believe, total.
Sweet.
20 or 21.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So
that is very good.
In the whole gamut. I mean, everything from best film to best actor to best soundtrack to best actress.
That's amazing. Actor. That is very cool. And so now that's kind of come to an end, and it's now you get to see the next phase. So, that's very cool. Do you think you'll work with a lot of the same people that you had in that film? Did you build those kind of relationships, or?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
I believe so.
I mean, most everybody that was in the short film version is in Showdown.
Very cool. That's one of the hardest things, is to find your team, is not necessarily with the actors, but with the crew, is to find, that right team for you to keep making movies. So when you do that, it's just like this huge blessing. So
like I said, I just recently did that within the last year locally. So
I love that. That's awesome. So, all right. Well, any last thoughts? Or if not, I'm going to do our 5 for 5 goofy questions, because there's 2 of you and going to take a little longer.
Right. So one thing for other filmmakers out there, for catering, what I did was I hired the local VFW.
Oh, that's sweet. That's a good idea.
Because Jeff and I both are vets. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
If there's anybody
have filmed there at the VFWs, they have their little buildings and groups where we're at, and there's one nearby, and they let me take over a whole room, and we turned it into a police station with a jail cell.
There you go.
They were amazing people. I love them.
Yeah, so we used it for our catering.
I didn't know they do that. If I had known, I would have done that. I love that.
Saved me a lot of money.
Wow. Wow.
And
do they all do that? Is that a normal function of the VFW?
As far as I know.
As far as I know, too. It would definitely not hurt to call them and ask.
Yeah.
So if there's anybody in your, any of the actors or crew or anybody is a vet, get a hold of them.
Very cool. VFW. Are there organizations for vets that are become filmmakers?
I'm not positive about that. Now, I did do a film here a while back called Fire that is actually, now we're involved with Wounded Warriors and all kind of stuff.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So there's a thing coming up next month about it.
That's really cool. Okay. All right. Very cool. So we need to support our vets. And I come from an Air Force family. So I
was in the Air Force.
Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to do our 5 for 5. And then if you think of anything else when we say goodbye, we can throw it in. Yeah? Okay. Are you ready? All right. I'm going to start with Tim and ask the question. So we'll do Tim and then Jeff. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Okay.
Question number 1. What is your favorite food?
Meat.
What kind of meat? Bring me the meat. Yes. I love that. I love that. You're probably hunting meat too. All right, Jeff, what's your favorite food?
Probably pizza.
Pizza? Oh, I thought you were going to second meat. They're great answers. They're so good. Oh my God.
Pizza with meat on it.
Oh, see? Okay. Meaty pizza and meat. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. Question number 2. This one's a little more serious, but not film related. But what is something that inspires you or motivates you in life?
Music.
It's a hard one. Right? I always say my kids. I don't know. I like my cat.
That too. Music. I've been a musician for like 30 years. So.
Oh, that's beautiful. Music is baby. I love music. Yeah.
What inspires me or what is making a difference in someone's life, be it through film or things that I do personally.
Wow. That's good. That is good. Those are great answers. I love them. Okay. Number 3. This one's, I don't know. but what is one thing that you have always dreamed of doing, but you maybe haven't done yet?
That's easy for me. I've always wanted to go to space.
Wow. Okay.
Even as a child, I sent my name into NASA.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Probably
Absolutely.
can now, right? For an hour or something.
Are you going to come back?
They'll shoot you up and bring you back. Will they let you come back? Wait a minute. Oh, no.
You're not in space already?
Well, I could be. That could be a question.
Oh, my God. That's the next movie. Jeff's to space.
Cowboy in space.
Yeah, oh, even better, right? Cowboys and aliens, but in space.
Yeah.
Space.
I love it. I love it. Do you have something you always wished you'd done?
Wow. Well, I just rode motorcycles through Alaska a couple months ago. But
Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh,
that was something I always wanted to do, and I did it.
I love that. That's kind of cool. Bucket list items are really important to me. I don't know why. So I always ask everybody those hard questions, maybe. Okay, but now we're back to the fun ones, sort of. All right. Number 4, what is your favorite song to sing at the top of your lungs when you're riding around in your car or on your motorcycle?
Wow.
You've never heard me sing.
Well, and when you think no one's listening, how about that?
You don't want to either.
Okay, what's your favorite song? Go with that. You don't have to sing it. No.
Wow, that is a tough one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if there's one.
I mean, there's a lot of good music out there.
There is.
And I grew up with a lot of good music. I'm a Seeger fan.
Bob Seger. Love him.
I'm an REO fan.
I loved him when I was in high school. He was like one of my favorites. So.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So wow, that's just tough.
Okay. That's
Stairway
fair.
to Heaven. Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway to Heaven. Okay. Yeah. I know I break out in Queen sometimes, and I don't even know why, because I like jazz and blues, and a lot of stuff I like don't even have lyrics. So I guess I could hum them at the top of my lungs. Yeah. But yeah, it's all good. Do you have an artist that you play a lot when you're doing your drumming? Do you have a go-to?
Rush was always one of my big influences.
Oh, that's good. Rush is
yeah.
Very good. All good musicians in there too. So I grew up in that industry because my mom had her own band when she was raising us.
Really?
She toured, and that's how I was raised. And so, yeah, I love that. Very cool. All right. Last question. What is your favorite movie? Or do you have one?
Well, I'd say The Crow's up there that was
Hence
at one point. At one point I used to watch that like once a week.
I love that. Okay. All right. Now I know why it said The Crow. I was like,
yeah,
awesome.
True.
Yeah.
That's my nickname. Like when I started doing doing acting in films in Buffalo, for the longest time, everybody just called me Crow because they didn't know any different. Like that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That was like my stage name.
It's an awesome nickname, actually, because it's kind of, crows in some cultures mean good luck.
Right.
But it's also kind of mysterious and associated with, kind of haunting and ominous. But at the same time, it's good luck. So it's a great nickname. It's awesome.
I used to dress up as Eric Draven for Halloween every year. So
nice.
Wow. Okay. That's kind of cool.
I actually did a photo shoot as Eric Draven, all dressed up. And
oh, wow. That's probably really cool.
Yeah.
It came out good, I bet. Yeah. Okay. What's yours, Jeff?
Yeah, I would almost have to say The Dirty Dozen, but I do like Tombstone.
Western.
Val.
Okay.
Kind of a variety of things.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So let's recap. Where can they watch your movie, and what is it called?
Called Showdown and Yesteryear. You can stream it on Amazon, Vudu, Redbox,
Prime.
Perfect. All right. And I've loved talking to you guys. I can't wait to see what you do next. And, feel free to come back and talk anytime. And hopefully I did okay with 2 people at the same time.
I would like to say that this film was actually a journey to make. And I believe I would love everybody to come join us on our journey, because it was absolutely a journey of a lifetime that we did.
Showdown and Yesteryears. Everybody needs to go watch it. Absolutely.
And it also features Vernon Wells. I don't know if you know who he is.
Okay, I do know. Very cool.
From Commando and Road Warrior.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I look forward to working with him again.
That would be kick-ass, definitely. So, all right, guys, you rock. Have a great day. I wish you lots of success with your film, and I look forward to talking to you both again.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You
Bye.
too.
Bye-bye. Movie Making with Grennel Golden is brought to you by Samira Entertainment, supporting indie films and the filmmakers who create them. Stop by their website to learn more. www.samiraentertainment.com. That's www.sameraentertainment.com. You've been listening to Movie Making with Grennel Golden. Be sure to come back for our next episode where we bring you the people who make movies you love. Got a topic about filmmaking you want to hear on our podcast? Send us an email at moviemakingpodcast@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.